Hello everyone, my name is Erica. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another video. We are going to do a couple things today. First is going to be a little bit of a whip parade. I'm going to show you my two current whips, and the second whip is the 100,000 Drills of Summer kit that you all voted on. So I'm going to go through the votes and then show you that kit as well and how that's coming along. And so let's get started with this first whip. I've been working on this for about, I want to say like June 2nd. And I'm filming this on the day that's going to post, which is the 11th. But I haven't worked on this in probably 5-ish days. I've been working on the other kit. But this is Witch Bedroom by Miss Butter D. This is the first Miss Butter D kit that I've worked on. I, long ago, I don't know, probably a few months ago, filmed a video where I had picked out several canvases that were not typically what I would have picked. When I started diamond painting, I was more thinking I would do landscapes for the most part. And I'm so happy I picked this one up. I definitely expect I'll be picking up more Miss Butter D canvases in the future. I have really enjoyed working on it, and I think I've done about 2.5 rows. I have 1, 2, 3.5 rows left, and I have been flying through this when I'm working on it. Like, I've completed an entire row in one day before. So it has been a lot of fun, and I love Miss Butter D's color palettes. She's known for kind of pastel-y, monochromatic-ish color palettes, and I just think it looks so good. I really like this one, the way it's turning out, because of all the little different things that you get to paint. So far, my favorite part has been over here with these leaves. They've got some ABs in it that I think have come out really nicely. And then just let me zoom in so you can see kind of how well these squares are fitting together. They're basically perfect. I can even get it closer than this. Look at that. I mean, and I'm not the most patient diamond painter. I definitely multi-place as much as I can. And it's really, I just don't see anything that looks crooked. There's those ABs up close. It's looking great. So I think I'll be through this one before you know it, and I'll have a full review probably in about a week on this one. This is I didn't say it, but it's 60 colors, so quite a few colors, but it still goes fast, at least so far. I'm probably a little more than a third done with it. And it is 17 inches by 24 inches, or 42.9 centimeters by 60.7 centimeters. So it's a medium kit at best. It's not gigantic, and I just don't feel any popping drills. It's coming together great, and I'm really, most importantly, having a good time working on it. So check back in about a week, and this one should be done. We'll take a look then. All right, let's go through the votes on the 100,000 Drills of Summer contest kit, which I'm doing for Summer Sparkling Good Times event. As you know, that had to be $100,000, not $100,000. Good God, I would never spend $100,000 on a diamond painting, thank God. It's 100,000 drills, and the two options were either the new Eiffel Tower kit from Diamond Art Club or a Chuck Pinson, which is called Love's Infinity Garden. Let's go through the votes. All right, so let's take a look at the comments that you all left regarding whether you preferred that I complete the Paris Eiffel Tower painting by Diamond Art Club or the Chuck Pinson Love's Infinity Garden. I'm putting both of the pictures up on the screen in case you didn't watch that video or don't remember, but I wanted to know which one you preferred that I complete for the 100,000 Drills of Summer event being put on by Summer Sparkling Good Time, and whichever one you all picked is the one I'm doing. All right, so Lynn Campbell, 1943, said she wanted the Paris paintings. That's 1 for the Paris painting. Pam Crotty, 7717, said she liked the Eiffel Tower painting, but she would choose the Chuck Pinson for the 100,000 Drills of Summer event. So that's 1 and 1, 1 for each. And then we have, let's see. Sorry, I'm just actually reading through these right here. Let's see. Jules Lorraine, 9885, said she preferred the Pinson because it's nice to have the extra drills so it's ready to go. And so that is 2 for the Chuck Pinson, 1 for the Eiffel Tower. DP Landscape Lover Alicia, I've seen you comment so many times, Alicia, and I don't think I ever put your complete name together in my head. So I'm glad I'm reading these off. Said that she loves the Paris kit, but anything would work as a distraction from the loss of our Papillon dog. So I'm gonna say that that's a either or. So we're just gonna call that one a tie. So we're still 2 for the Pinson kit, 1 for the Eiffel Tower. Then Marcella Reese, 8853, voted for Eiffel Tower so that you could do the Chuck Pinson for the Chuck Along in September. So we're tied, 2 and 2. And then Jackie JB said she votes for the Chuck Pinson since I have the enhancements, 3 to 2 for Pinson. Jamie Plans voted for the Chuck Pinson. Chuck Pinson's pulling a little ahead here, so 4 to 2 for the Pinson. Matt and Lisa Howry, 1378, vote for the Chuck Pinson, 5 to 2. Rebuild and Revive, Sarah voted for the Paris kit, so 5 to 3, I think. Just keeping track of this in my head. And let's see. Okay, so we're going 6 to 3 for the Pinson based on the vote by Carolina Fembrandt, 3159. I'm sure I said that completely wrong. Grace LPDP votes for the Chuck Pinson, so 7 to 3. Let's see, we're gonna go 7 to 4 because Rita Brendamore 2194 votes for the Paris, even though she loves the Chuck Pinson. Crystal West 8318 said she's no big help because she thinks the Eiffel Tower might bring me more joy since it's a Paris, but she also thinks that I should do the Pinson so I can try out the enhancements. And then lastly, this is a vote for Chuck Pinson by Miss Lizard 9671. That means that the Chuck Pinson has it, and I have started on it. I'm actually about 20% done. Got a couple rows in. So I appreciate your comments and helping me pick that kit. I am super excited to work on the enhancement pack for that kit, and I'm really excited to show you how it's looking because it's turning out really nice. Let's take a look. And here it is, my whip that is the Chuck Pinson Loves Infinity Garden that you all chose. I am excited to be working on this. I really didn't have a preference one way or another between this one and the Eiffel Tower kit. But what's fun about this one is that I have the enhancement pack from DP with Sparklers, as many of you mentioned. And so it's really, I think, making a big difference. I'll zoom in on a few of those enhancement kit drills in a second and show you a few of my favorites. But this one, of course, since it has 100,000 drills, is a big one. It is 36.6 inches by 27.6 inches, 93 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And it has 56 drills. That's a lot of drills. The original kit came with 1 fairy dust diamond as well as 5 ABs. And then I believe there's another 10 sparklers, fairy dust, crystals, whatever they're called, that came in the package from DP with Sparklers. So it's a lot of fun. And I wanted to show you a few of the special drills that I got in the enhancement pack that are kind of my favorite. But as you can see, I've done 2 rows of this, the bottom 2 rows. So let me zoom in a little bit. And it's been mostly really no color blocking. It's been confetti for some parts, which are going to include these flowers over here, the grasses, these flowers, and then as you move over to this side, it's been a lot of line blocking. I mean, these 2 squares I just actually did this morning in the 2nd row, and it barely took me any time at all because there was so much line blocking, which is nice, makes it go a little faster. As far as my favorite enhancement pack drills, the first one are these gold crystals. And so I've gotten to use a fair amount of these. Let me zoom in so that you can see how it's turning out. This was the replacement for the color 3856, and you can see it right here. And so I really like gold, and I think that this is adding something to it. There's some more through here, here, all around in here, and it's actually a lot of times right next to a silver crystal, which I think looks really nice. I'm happy with the placement of these enhancement drills. If you've seen some of my videos lately, I've been unhappy with Dreamer Design because I feel like they're just throwing enhancement drills at the kits. It's not doing anything to make the kits better. It's generally just throwing up enhancement drills all over it. So far, my absolute favorite enhancement drill is this AB798, and these are tiny little rounds. This kit in and of itself is a square kit, but they've mixed these rounds in, and I haven't placed a lot of these yet, but let me show you the few that I have. I'm looking forward to placing some more. They are, I have to keep this up. They are right here, just a few of them. Look at, they're kind of like tiny little half pearls is what they look like. And you can actually see some up here, these violet, that are also round. Those are looking very nice too. That's another one that I'm enjoying. And then, I mean, these flowers over here are just chock full of enhancements. Another one that there's been quite a few of so far is this ruby red. This is the color 815, and this again is a round. I was really confused when I first got this package of from DP with Sparklers that there were round drills in a square kit, but it is definitely, they know what they're doing because it is working out well. So you can see those rounds right here, right here. There's not really any gapping where I've placed them, and I've done quite a few of these in these flowers. I think they're turning out great. I am very happy with this kit so far, as well as the enhancement pack, although I will say getting the enhancement pack makes these diamond paintings quite a bit more expensive. So you definitely want to be, thoughtful about when you actually decide to lay out that extra money. But for this one, especially since I'm submitting it for a contest, I'm excited to see how it turns out. This will be the first time I've submitted a canvas for a contest. I did in May do May Flowers, which is kind of a paint along. I don't think it was a contest. I don't know. I never did upload my final picture. So if there was a contest, they don't know I finished. So my bad on that one. But I just wanted to quickly show you how this Love's Infinity Garden is coming along, since I know that a lot of you were interested in seeing this one completed because it did have the enhancement pack. And this is my second Chuck Pinson, but my first kind of full-size Chuck Pinson. I did do the covered bridge Chuck Pinson that's on Amazon, which there is actually, I did notice there's an enhancement pack for that one. and that would probably be stunning because it isn't a very big kit. I can only imagine how blinged up that one would be. But I have until Labor Day to complete this. I am not trying to wait until Labor Day to complete this, especially considering the likelihood of a move across the country. I'd like to get it done sooner rather than later. So I will be back with another video, probably when this one is finished, maybe when it's 2/3 of the way done, but it'll be at least another couple weeks before you see this one again. So thanks again for tuning into this video today. If you liked it, please like, please subscribe, please share, and I will be back with you on Saturday for a new video at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Until then, happy diamond painting, everybody.